Assalamualaikum and have a good day everyone. My name is Fatfakira binti Mazlan. My number matrix is 157842. Today I'm going to give a media review for the subject SEU227 Development Economy. For question number 1, what is the link between education, population trend and social inequality? The link between education, population trend and social inequality is a deeply interconnected, forming a feedback loop that influence individual, opportunity and broader societal outcome. Education, population trend and social inequality are linked together in a cycle that conditions the development of society. Education influence population trend by having an impact on fertility rate, health status and mobility pattern. For example, educated individuals, especially women, have a smaller family, higher health awareness and better mobility. On the other hand, population trends such as high growth rate or aging society can overwhelm education system and amplify inequality. Social inequality both result from and causes unequal access to education, with disadvantaged group having poor quality education or facing enrollment barrier. This limits their potential for economic mobility and cements social cleavages. Ultimately, equitable access to quality education holds the solution to mastering demographic change and breaking the cycle of inequality. For question number 2, how does gender inequality intersect with poverty in high population regions? In the most populous region of the world, such as South Asia, Sub-Saharan Africa, Southeast Asia, and Latin America, gender inequality and poverty are not distant issues but inherently intertwined problems. One of the strongest points at which poverty and gender inequality overlap is through unequal access to education. Boys are being prepared for education is a most poor society in advance of girls because of gender role, or they believe that boys offer a higher return on investment in education. This inequity in education lower women's chance of secure high-paying employment and put them in low-paying job, informal job or no work, maintaining a trap of poverty. The second point is that this confluence of poverty and gender discrimination is not one generation. When girls are not educated, lack good health, and have few economic opportunity during their youth, it carries over to their children. Lack of preschool education, malnutrition, and insufficient healthcare become generational problems that keep them disadvantaged for decades. For question 3, which country has successfully reduced poverty despite high population growth? Population growth at a high rate and poverty are usually regarded as synonymous with development challenges. Among the countries that have made a remarkable stride toward lifting millions out of poverty are China, India, Vietnam, Bangladesh, and Ethiopia. China is perhaps the best case in point. With well over 1.4 billion people, China used to house the majority of the world's poor. Since the late 1970s, however, China has lifted well over 800 million out of poverty. The recipe for China's success in the country's economic reform, specifically the introduction in 1978 of the reform and opening up policy that transformed the nation from a planned to a market-based economy. Reform on land and support for agriculture productivity in the rural area have curbed poverty, with recent efforts also focusing on the poorer sector of society. This is a comparison table: poverty reduction amid high population growth. Number 1 is China. This is poverty reduction is a market reform, rural development and infrastructure investment. Second is India, economic liberalization, social safety net and financial inclusion. Third is Vietnam, economic reform, rural development and export-led growth. Fourth is Bangladesh, German export, microfinance and women empowerment. And the last is Ethiopia, agriculture focus, infrastructure, rural health and education. This is my reference for this media review. That's all for me. Thank you.